We play and call it work.
Hey there, Wargamers. Josh and Luka here from MiniWarGaming.com to give you our first little bit of Adeptus Titanicus coverage. Now, at the time we're putting this out, some of the other channels have already got their videos out.
Right.
So we're going to just jump right into playing a game. We'll do a little bit of instruction of what we're doing, I guess explanation more than instruction for the first turn, but we're going to throw down a battle report. We've played one test game already to kind of just get familiarized with what's going on. But yeah, we're going to play a game, and then we're going to jump into the MiniWarGaming Vault to do our kind of first impressions discussion of the game. So without further ado, let's check out the forces and just get right to this big old battle. We're going to start by taking a look at my force here. Now, in the box, obviously, we have two big old Warlord Titans and then a grand total of 6 Knights. So Luke and I are each going to take 3 Knights and 1 Warlord. Now, there aren't actual weapon options in the box other than the missile launchers and the Volcano Cannons for the Warlord. So, just to kind of keep it mixed up a little bit, I went for a slightly different loadout. So, I'm not 100% WYSIWYG. I apologize. Okay. I want to show some different stuff off as Luka boos me. I don't want, like, the same thing.
But WYSIWYG is the way to go.
Yeah, but it's like when you go to Burger King with your friend and they order the same thing you want. It's just weird if you order it after them.
That's all. No, that's me. I'm the weird guy who loves. I love to see what everyone else is gonna get first. Maybe you should have picked the Volcano Cannons, and I should have picked the Knight afterwards and be like, oh, I'm gonna change up my loadout, and all I do is just like swap the arms. But it's just the same gun.
That's true. Okay, so back on track. Because Luka's being Luka. So for the Warlord, I went with, in the right arm, he's going to have a Sun Fury Plasma Annihilator. And then the left arm will be the Bellicosa Volcano Cannon. And up top, instead of the missile launcher, I went with paired laser blasters. So definitely a closer range, kind of more aggressive loadout. And then for the Knights, and for the Titan Legion, this is the stuff I've officially stolen from MiniWarGaming. If Matt's not watching this video. If he is, then I'm totally replacing it, don't worry. No, I've done my pre-order, but I snagged the first half of the box so I could get some stuff ready to go. Lee did a fantastic job. So we're going the Legio Pallidus Moors, so we're doing the Pale Riders, because they seem kind of cool and have a unique color scheme. And then for my Knights, I went House Mortan, which is what I'll be doing for 40k as well.
Yeah, of course.
So there's my forces.
Over to my end, I am a true fan of WYSIWYG, so as Josh mentioned, the big box comes with 2 Warlords, 6 Knights. I'm taking 1/2 of that. And the Warlord I'll be running comes with the double Volcano Cannon of the Bellicosa kind. And his carapace weapon will be Apocalypse Missile Launchers. Lee painted up the Warlord and the Knights here as well. The Warlord Titan himself is from Gravonicus, and the Knights are Hawkshroud, which is his own personal Night House that he plays as well. He owns a pretty large Hawkshroud army.
If you folks are checking this video, you're at least probably semi-familiar with the Adeptus Titanicus cards by now, but if you're not, I'm going to give you the quick run-through of some of the different stats we're going to talk about. Like I said, the intention here is we're just going to do a battle report, not a full how to play. But some of the stats you're going to see us talking about is the command value that's handing out orders. There's a ballistic skill. We're all used to that if we're used to Games Workshop games. There is your speed value. Your maneuvers refers to how many 45-degree pivots you can make as you are moving along. We also have your weapon skill. Again, you should be familiar with that. And the Servitor Clades, which is for repairs. Some of the other things we'll keep track of along the top here, we have the Plasma Reactor and the Void Shield. So as the reactor gets pushed more and more, we're going to generate more heat, which can lead to some relatively catastrophic things if we get too hot. And then the Void Shield is functioning, for all intents and purposes, very similar to a invulnerable state for 40k. And that can only take so much punishment, though, before the shields blow out. And they do get a little bit weaker as we go along. The next thing, we've got 3 damage tracks for the head, the body, and the legs. So we've got the standard damage tracks, and then also the capability to take some critical damage, which gives you some big old penalties. And then, of course, we have the weapons along the bottom. Luka and I have set up, done all the pregame stuff for a matched battle. This is the meeting engagement. So, kind of cool the way this works, because the first thing we do is we each roll 2d6, and then there's the table for the different objectives. You pick the objective that you want. and you keep that secret from your opponent, then you both reveal after you picked. So the objective I ended up with is engage and destroy. An enemy battle group has been sighted on long-range aspects. Your task is simple. Seek them out and eradicate them while suffering minimal losses to my own battle group. So the way that scoring victory points work is at the end of the battle, I score victory points for each enemy unit that's structurally compromised or completely destroyed. Structurally compromised units grant a number of victory points equal to their scale. Destroy units grant a number of victory points as follows. So scale 1 to 3 is 4 victory points, 4 to 6 is 6, 7 to 9 is worth 10 victory points, and the big boys, 9 plus, are worth 15. I have the secondary objective of minimize losses, so at the start of the battle, each player calculates the total scale of their units. If they still have at least half their starting total at the end of the battle, they scored 5 victory points. Luka's objective is hold the line. An enemy has advanced into territory which they cannot be allowed to control. Your battle group will move out and either destroy the opposition's engines or force them back. So Luka's objectives here: at the end of the battle, you score 5 victory points if there's no enemy units within 12 of the scoring player's battlefield edge. Score another 5 victory points if there are none within 18, another 5 if there's none within 24, and another 5 if there's none within 30. So I will have to advance up the board. And then Luka's secondary objective is Retribution. At the end of the battle, score victory points equal to half the scale of each destroyed enemy Titan, rounding down. We have also each picked a stratagem. We had 2 stratagem points, so we each have picked them in secret. Nothing's been revealed, so I assume we don't have any real battlefield assets right now.
No.
And then the deployment we ended up with is Lines of Battle. So it's just 6 inches up. It's pretty bog standard here. Now the way it works is for this deployment, the strategy phase of the first round, the player who was last to finish setting up their units rolls a d6 rather than a d10 when rolling off to see who gets first player, and I did finish deploying first. Started the game, started the strategy phase here. We're going to roll off to see who's going to get first player. I'm rolling a d10, Luka's a d6 because of the deployment. I'm going to get the big bad 1.
Yeah, it is a 1. 3!
Luka gets first player.
The couple of things that throw me off is the 4 is a little odd, and the 1 seems a little odd, but I will go first. So the way this works in the strategy phase, there's multiple phases. If you're not familiar, I'll issue an order. We're playing the advanced rules, and then Josh will issue an order, and so on and so forth. And this is going to be true for the rest of the phases, where I'll get to act first, but then Josh gets to go right after me. So you go, I go kind of system. So I will go ahead and issue an order with my Warlord, and he's going to be first fire. So on a 3-up, this order goes off, because command 3-up. We got it with a 10. And so I'll take my order die, put it right there, and when the Moomin Phase comes along, instead of moving, I fire one of my weapons.
Kind of advantageous for Luka there, because he doesn't necessarily want to move up the board.
Exactly.
I will go ahead and do a full stride order on the big fella.
Oh, yep, that makes sense.
So going off in a 3-up.
Yes.
It does. Full stride means that in the combat phase, instead of being able to do anything, I just get to make a move. Out to my speed. Straight ahead.
Simple enough. Onto my Questor support banner. I'm not going to issue any orders. None are very advantageous for me right now.
My goal here is to be aggressive, so I'm going to go for it. They've got a command of 6 up, but I do have the Lord Scion, which adds 2 to the result of any command check. So on a 4 up, they will get full stride as well.
No.
And failing with a 1.
And for the purposes of seeing which one's the Lord Scion, it's going to be the Inferno Cannon. Is that what it's called? So I meant Thermal Cannon. So each of these knights are equipped with the familiar weapons. We got Avenger Gatling Gun, Thermal Cannon, and the Rapid Fire Battle Cannon. We're going to be both playing them as True WYSIWYG for the purposes of this unit.
Failing the order, it's no good, but it's not a huge detriment. Now, if that was the first unit I tried to issue an order to, I wouldn't be able to issue any more orders to anybody. But since it's the last one, it's not that big of a deal.
Now Josh and I progress to the Moomin Phase, where I get to activate a unit first. I will choose my Warlord Titan to go first, and he's got the fire first, or first fire, order on him. So instead of moving, I pick one of his weapons, he's going to fire with it. And I'm going to go ahead with the Apocalypse Missile Launchers as his carapace weapon, and fire right across and try and take out some of Josh's Void Shields. And because it's over 30-inch range, you get +1 to hit with this, hitting on 2s with 10 shots. Now, it's strength 4, which is just enough to try and get through these Void Shields. Well, we got 3 1s, though.
Alright, so 7 dice. I mean, the voids are still in good shape, but I don't like it. So I'm going to go ahead and declare voids to full. So it means I'm going to push my reactor. I roll the reactor die.
Whoop. Nothing. Oh!
Okay, so the machine spirit's not upset at me, anything like that. And the voids to full allows me to reroll saves of 1. So I'm on 3 ups, rerolling 1s.
2s! 2s!
There's 3 of them in there. Oh boy.
That is not good. So the way that works is his void shields will go down 3, so he'll be down at a 4 up already on his void shields. So that's technically my movement, and now Josh gets to activate one of his.
Well, I'm none too happy about that, but we are just going to go ahead and up the board we go. Sorry, the intention was to push the reactor to move the 6, so the reactor dice is going to be... I get 1 heat.
Getting hot. And that does trigger my Void Breaker field. I'm going to use it now. I use it immediately after an enemy unit with an active Void Shields finishes moving or making a turn. Roll a d6 on a 2 or more, they have to make that many Void Shield saves.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. But if I roll a 1, I get to use this again in another turn. 5 Void Shield saves. Now this is the stratagems that Josh was talking about. This cost me 2 of my stratagems. I'm trying to get rid of his Void Shields right away. Alright, Josh.
I'm not happy about that.
Are you going to push the reactor?
4-ups. I could push the reactor to do 4 up re-rolling 1s, but I rolled all 2s last time. So you know what? No, I'm not going to push the reactor. Okay. Let's do 4-ups. I'm going to roll a bunch of 1s now.
Yeah. There is the 1 there. Okay. That's 2 Void Shields down, which I think
blows out my Void Shields.
Yep, so his Void Shields are disabled. And those are not easy to get back. On to my movement. The Knights move 10. They are fast, and they don't have to follow any of the rules for... pivoting and maneuvering. They're quick, they move fast, and they just 3-inch coherency, so they're good there.
Alright, little buddies, let's go.
Here we go! Zip zap! Up the field we go! I gotta get them away from my deployment zone, so this is a bad start for me. Well, okay. It's a really good start.
It's not, yeah. That's not great, but the shields being out is kind of a big deal.
Yep. Josh and I have concluded the movement phase. Next we move to the damage control phase, which is something Josh desperately needs here.
Yes.
And then we move on to combat.
So when I roll here, depending on what I roll, I can assign the dice to something.
Exactly.
So my roll is going to be...
Oh, there's a 6.
Not bad. So the 6 I can spend to reignite the Void Shields. I can raise the Void Shields by 1, and the 4 to vent Plasma.
Perfect roll. So Josh's Plasma's back in green. Well, it's in green. It's cooled off, and your Void Shields are back to 2 stacks. I don't have any damage on my Titan, or the Knights don't roll it themselves, so I don't roll it. We proceed right to the combat phase. Because I'm the initiative player, I will go first, and my Warlord Titan will fire at Josh's Warlord Titan. But now all of its guns are allowed to fire, so we're going to start with the Apocalypse Missile Launchers to try and take out the reignited Void Shields. So Josh is within 30 inches. I should have deployed further back with him, but... I'm only hitting on 3s now, because you're inside of my short. Does it matter? Oh, it matters, because that would have been a perfect hit. We only have 7 hits.
I desperately need to keep my Void Shields up, so I will Voids to full.
Push the reactor. Okay, it goes up 1 level, but that's good. You healed it last time, or you cooled it off. And then these are going to be 4-up Void Shield saves. Rerolling any ones. 1, 2, 3. I think the 2 and the 3 screw you there.
Even rolling that,
yeah,
it's enough to blow the shields out.
The shields are down again, but...
Now, with 1 attack, even if you have extra damaging hits there, it doesn't matter. The most you can do is blow the shields out.
Exactly. So, essentially, the catastrophic event of the shields going out kind of disperses all of the other rounds that were coming at them.
Yes.
And, creates this nice little happy zone until the shields go down, which is right now. Okay. Volcano Cannon number 1. Now these are great at tearing through Warlord Titans, except they are draining, which means I always have to push the reactor to fire them. So, it's a bad... Okay, that's a bad start. I want nothing, so my reactor goes up 1. There's no bonuses for long or short range here, and you are not obscured, so I'll be hitting on a 3. We hit.
Yep.
And so ideally, what I'm supposed to do first is I'm supposed to take this large blast, because this is a volcano, and I place it first, and then I roll to see if I hit. If I hit, it doesn't scatter. If I miss, it then scatters D10.
Correct.
With the old scatter dice. And I'm happy to see the templates back. So that's kudos to you, Games Workshop. Thank you very much. The rule is, if an enemy unit is wholly underneath the center hole of the template, they get hit twice by the shot. Because there are no Void Shields, I have to randomly see where I hit you, and that's what the location die is for, and this will be the strength of the attack, plus its base strength of 12.
Yes.
So I'm hitting your leg for 13. But a 1 is always superficial damage, so you kind of just you walk it off, literally. But the second hit is also against the leg, because it always hits the exact same area. And it's going to... Oh, no!
There we go, okay.
Huge! Double 1. Second Volcano Cannon. At ya. Let's see how expensive this is. Okay. So it costs me another charge on my... Or it heats up my reactor a little bit. And I have to roll on the chart now to see if I awaken the machine spirit. Command check first to see if I can contain him. You know, calm him down. I do not.
Woo!
So we're rolling on the chart. This is the first time it's come up for us. D6 table. A 5.
That is predatory. Choose one of the Titan's weapons at random using the table on the weapon hit location.
Okay.
If the weapon has been disabled, if there's no enemy units within its firing range, treat this result as a belligerent instead. Otherwise, the Titan attacks with the chosen weapon, targeting the nearest enemy unit within its arc and using a ballistic skill of 4 up.
Okay. So we're going to randomize this and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The mounted missiles. Now, the arc on this, on the Carapace weapons, is straight ahead.
For this type, yeah.
For this type. So the Warlords and Knights are out of arc.
Yes.
That means I have to shoot at the Warlord Titan, but I can't physically hurt it where its armor is currently at with this weapon. So even if I was to hit, I would whiff all the damage. Because they are strength 4 guns, and the highest I can roll is 10 damage. Now, if his armor was more damaged, I would get bonuses, but that's not the case right now.
Right.
Because the lowest is what,
12?
The
lowest is still a 12 for a body direct hit.
Right, so I would need an 8 on a d6.
Yep.
Alright, second Volcano Cannon. I'm putting the template right on top of you, and I'm hitting on a 3. We hit.
Now you gotta roll your reactor die first.
So, seeing where I hit, and this will be the damage. Let's not see ones. Head for 18.
That is a critical hit.
Critical hit on the head of the Titan. So that'll be raising the crit damage on it by 1, and 2 damage on the track. And that will trigger some MIU feedback, which will reduce his command checks by 2, putting it to a 5 up on a d10.
Yes.
And the second shot automatically hits the head for a total of, I can't do math, 16.
16, still a devastating hit.
Oh, and that's not good because the head is pretty crippled now. The armor is hurt, and I'm getting currently +1 to wound against the head.
Yes.
And that is my Warlord finish shooting.
Knights are going to go ahead and take a shot. The only one in range line of sight is the rapid fire battle cannon, and you are partially obscured. So it's going to be -1 to hit to my ballistic skill of 4 up.
A whopping 4 up, yeah.
So it goes to 5 ups.
Woo! We have a hit though.
Okay.
So because I am a unit, I'm a banner of Warlords and Knights here. They kind of put their ion shields together and you get little bonuses. They're a squad of 3, and this is only a strength 5 attack. So that means my ion shield would negate this on a 4 up. I do not. So strength 5, and you're looking for at least a 4. No.
Nope.
So no total
Just
damage.
superficial.
Superficial damage. On to my turn to shoot. I'm going to go ahead with my Banner of Knights. The only one that's actually in range to fire right now is the Rapid Fire Battle Cannon, who's also going to be doing the same thing and firing over there, except Josh is pretty obscured, at least 50%, so it's going to be -2 to hit, so I'll be hitting on 6s. 6s, we both miss.
Now, Mr. Warlord is going to move... I'm trying to figure if I want to push it or not.
Oh, the movement here?
And get a little bit more speedy. I will not. I will just move forward his 4.
Yeah, he's already pretty hurting. You don't want to put too much more strain on the system.
No.
That will conclude combat. We're going to move on to the end phase. Where there's nothing to really resolve other than just us taking our orders off of our sheets. That's the end of the first battle round. I forgot to mention this one lasts 4 to 6 rounds. It can randomly end early.
We start rolling at the end of the 4th.
Exactly. So I'm off to a really good start.
Yes.
I definitely cannot complain about what's been happening. And we're going to move on to the next battle round and see who gets initiative. So we're both going to roll a d10. 9, 2. So that's
I will take first player for sure.
That is good for Josh.
So I'm stressing a little bit here about what order I'm actually going to be doing.
It's tough too.
Because emergency repair is probably the one I need to do right now.
But it slows you down so much.
It does.
And there's no firing either.
There's no firing, but I don't know. It gives me the chance to try to reignite my void shields and
early on,
some damage and all that.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for it.
All right. So you need it on a 5 up now because of the damage to the head.
There's an 8. Okay. So I roll for my servitors, getting +1 to each roll.
No! Oh man. Okay.
Oh, that's a pretty bad roll.
I hate it when dice go in one way.
So this does bump to a 6, so I get to reignite the shields at least.
Shields. I'm stricken between split fire and fire first. I'll roll to see if I get it off first. What did I get? A 9? Yep. So my order goes off successfully. We'll do fire first. I only say that because I do have to deal with those Warlords and Knights at some point. I'm kind of in the same boat. I would like to do charge, but charge is only forward arc, so no order on them. Onto the Moomin Phase, where Josh has initiative. Now, because of emergency repairs, his Warlord cannot be chosen to move, so it'll only be the banner.
I'm gonna go for the sabotage.
Oh.
So play this stratagem at the start of any phase. Pick an enemy unit which does not have shutdown orders. Remove its current order. Then roll an order dice. The unit immediately takes the order show. If it cannot be issued that order, re-roll the dice. So you're getting a new order for your Titan.
Okay. Okay, fine. So my fire first is going to become
full stride.
Is that charge?
That might be.
That is still pretty good for you, because that means essentially fire first gave me 2 chances with the missiles to try and take out the void shields.
Yeah.
So that's gone.
And let's go for it. We're gonna rumble with the knights.
Here we go. I guess for my move, we're gonna go back to like this.
Get over here. Fight me.
Josh's Warlord cannot be selected. My guy will go. He's only allowed to move forward, so he's just gonna stay where he is. Sorry, I kind of worded that poorly. He can move in the movement phase. He cannot shoot in the combat, or he cannot do any combat in the combat phase. If he is activated in the movement phase, that's what I meant. So, so it doesn't change anything.
I will try to... I think I'm going to move him, though.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to try to push the reactors to go 6.
I mean, it doesn't change anything from my side. Is what
Gotcha. I don't know why I'm rolling that.
Wait, I was like, what are you rolling the D6 for?
I got the wrong one.
You're pushing the reactor?
Yes.
Found it. No, nothing again. That's your second one.
I'm going to choose to have a move up like so.
Now I would technically move my Warlord, but I'm happy with where he is. Onto the repair phase. Josh first. Numbers!
Big numbers!
We got a 6, 6. Oh, wow.
Okay.
4. That's a really good roll.
2 void shields. Gonna come back up, and I'm gonna vent a little bit of plasma.
Now, granted, Josh had the option to fix the critical damage on his head.
And that was on one of the 5 up dice, I believe. So I wouldn't have been able to get the shields up as full as I have them now.
Exactly. So, the difference is his void shields being a 4-up or being a 3-up.
Huge difference.
On to repair on my end. I am running a little hot in the plasma reactor. So we're going to heal one of those. Or we're going to cool it off a little bit. Go back in the green zone. Because my guns run hot. That should be it. We're going to move on to combat. And I think only the Warlords and Knights here are going to go. Are you gonna? What unit are they firing at?
It's your Warlords and Knights.
Oh, I'll just fire at my Knights?
Yeah, so everything's going that way. 12-inch range on the thermal, no good, but 24-inch range on the other...
The Avenger and the... Yeah.
Start off with the Avenger Gatling Cannon. 24-inch range, it's long range, so I'm still just hitting, excuse me, on 4s.
6s are good, though.
6's cannons, 2 hits.
So we have...
None of them.
Still 6 hits. It's strength 3, which is funny. I have 4 ion shields because of my unit size. Okay, so 4 are going to go through. And you're going to need 6s to do anything here.
So yeah, 6s to get to direct hit, which is only a single point, nothing.
Nope. My armor stops it.
Rapid fire battle cannon.
Same target, obviously.
Yep. 4s.
1 hit. Strength 5 on that, so I do have a 4-up. You don't make it.
See what we get. 7 plus...
No.
2.
5
goes to a 9, so it's a direct hit.
Oh, right, it's strength 7.
Yes.
Sorry, yes.
I don't know why I keep saying, look at the melee weapon.
Okay, yep. So it's only strength 5. You needed a 4 or more.
Yes.
That's why I'm like, 2, that's nothing. Wait a second, strength 7.
I don't know why I keep saying 7.
My armor's good. Okay, so I don't expect my knights to do so much damage to yours, mostly because my thermal cannon's not in range. So we're going to fire at your knight, trying to pop a void shield.
The Titan?
Yeah, sorry, the Warlord Titan with the rapid fire battle cannon. That's the only thing that can actually do it. The strength 3 on the Avenger Gatling gun is not good enough. But you are obscured, surprisingly. Well, I'm sure that's what the move was for.
Yeah.
And 5s to hit. Got 1 hit.
And a 3-up.
Yep. You don't want to fail this stuff.
Do I start pushing the reactor already?
Do you do it for the 3-up?
No,
I don't know.
I'm going to go for the 3-up.
Okay, you're good.
Yep.
Void shields protect. Josh's knight wouldn't be shooting too much, or at all, because of the emergency repairs, but the emergency repairs helped a lot.
Yep.
Oh, the void shield's coming back up is not great, so we're gonna... I could focus on them and try and take them out for now, but that kind of gives you another chance to get your void shields up. I think what I'm gonna do is I am gonna focus on those Questoris Knights. Okay, so this is tough without pre-measuring. I have to kind of imagine his arc. There's no pre-measure in this game. I don't know if we mentioned that. I guess we haven't really mentioned that. Have we?
I don't think so.
No. There's no pre-measuring in this game when it comes to shooting. So, I am going to fire at those Questoris Knights. Now, I know that the Carapace weapon cannot fire, because that's just straight. But I'm pretty sure my Volcano Cannons are in arc. So, they are definitely in arc, so I'm just going to put the blast on this one's head right here. Actually, no, we're going to put it on top of that one's head right in the middle. Pushing my reactor to fire this gun. 1 level. Scary stuff. Hits on the 3. We hit. That's not good for that unit.
2 hit.
So it'll be 2 hits because the unit is completely under the blast. Because the strength of the Volcano Cannon is 12, it goes right through their ion shields. So I'm just rolling damage on them. So this is going to be strength 12. So it's going to end up being a total of 18. Sorry, 16.
Which is still a critical hit, so 2 blips.
So they go up 2 blips. And the second hit on them will be strength 15.
So devastating hit. So it goes 1 blip and then kills off one of them. Which will be the Avenger.
That was the first cannon. The second one I have to take away from my reactor. Whoa, scary. I would like to have initiative next round, please. So this one is going to be going on top of the middle one's head.
Yep.
Hitting on a 3. We got another direct hit. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's going to kill... Does that kill 1 or 2?
It still kills the 1.
And then the next one will kill the other one.
Okay, so they're just gone.
Goodbye, Knights. Yeah, well, what was that about these guns, Josh?
I'm pretty sure those are capable of shooting down like light cruisers in low orbit. So, yeah, he gives them the salesman guns. And...
Bang! That's a really cool gun. Though the drawback is my reactor is very near critical heat. So my whole strategy there was if this rapid fire battle cannon managed to put the void shields down to 4 up, then he would have fired over there.
Yep. But
that was not the case, so I had to take them out instead because I don't want them flanking around. Josh and I are on to this 3rd round. I would like the initiative because I want to vent my reactors pretty bad.
Do you?
I also want to shoot you twice. Maybe.
Yeah, that's fair, I suppose.
Alright. 9!
9!
No, it's a reroll! No, we're all at the same time! 8! 7!
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I'll go. I'll try to take this initiative. I still have to make this order. So the order will be fire first, of course. Which we get.
Barely.
Barely.
I'll take the first fire as well.
Here we go, on a 5. There you got it. No order on my banner. They need to be mobile this turn. On to the Moomin Phase. I'm going to use my Warlord Titan and his fire first order. He's going to fire his Apocalypse missile launchers at your Warlord.
Stop picking on me.
No, I got to get those void shields out of here. Oh, come on, let's get them out of here. We're hitting on 3s. That was okay-ish. I still got 5 misses. That could have been better. And of course, you're pushing that reactor.
Yeah, I'm sending some power to the voids here.
I got the die here.
Full.
Oh no!
I go up 2.
Okay, you're at full. Okay, never mind. You're still at full reactor.
Yeah.
It's cool. That makes up for your 2 previous fails, though.
3 ups. Rerolling 1.
Oh! Oh no!
Oh, that's really bad.
Is that the rest of your void shields?
That's 3. 1, 2. Yep, you blew up my void shields again. Again.
I swear, if you reignited the void shields in the next phase again, I'll be so upset.
Okay, I need to make this happen, so we're going to go for the paired laser blasters with my first fire. And they're going to put shots into your... Actually, no, Okay, I'm going to go for paired laser blasters at the Knights.
Just because of arc?
Because of arc, and
yep.
Yeah, it's probably the best gun to not push stuff with right now.
Yeah, because we double checked, and if you want to fire with that one, the Warlord Titan is out of arc for that. And
I'm going to be hitting on 4 still, or I could fire the Sun Fury Plasma Annihilator and not push it, still be strength 8 and only get 4 dice. I'm hoping to spike the dice here a little bit more and hit a bunch on 4s instead of, 4 dice on 3s. So show me 4s to hit. Nope, 3s would have been nice. I still get...
That's average. Because the strength 8, I only have 6-up saves against this. This could be devastating. Unless I roll a 6. Haha! But still 2 go through. Okay, so this is the first one?
Yep.
Yeah. So strength 8?
So there's a direct hit, that's 1 damage.
Okay, so that puts my structure points down 1.
Yep, and then the second one.
Ooh.
And
that'll put my structure points down to the last bracket. I start losing little Questorus Knights at this point. Or afterwards. Moving the Questorus Knights up now. That's it for movement. I moved up my Knights, trying to get into a good charge position. And healing turn. Healing time. Heal. What's this face called, Josh?
Damage control?
Damage control, you're right. Damage control, I'm looking for 4-ups. We'll get 2. The only thing I need to control is my plasma, and I'll vent some of that to go back to the green. Josh is looking for 6s.
I need at least 1 here to have a chance.
There's the 1.
Okay, there's 1, and then I'm gonna vent a little bit of the plasma.
Yeah, so you put your plasma back in the green, and you reignite your void shields. Entering the combat phase, I am going to go with my little bannermen here. I'm going to see if they can pop the void shields, and otherwise try and take them out. The only thing I can do is a rapid fire battle cannon, so I'll fire the thermal cannon afterwards.
Yes.
2 shots, and the rocks are obscuring you, so looking for 5s to hit. Nothing. So thermal cannon's up next. -1 to hit with the thermal cannon here. So on a 5. Nope. Oh, they're done. Alright, it's your turn, Josh.
Some Fury Plasma Annihilator at them.
Oh, they're so dead.
3s, I'm not going to go maximal fire. I don't need the strength 10 on this. Strength 8's enough.
Okay. Oh my goodness! Strength 8 puts my Ion Shield save to a 6-up. Oh, that was close.
Okay.
So you're looking for at least a 2.
Yeah.
Don't roll a 1. Ooh,
Okay.
a 5. So 13. That's a devastating hit that kills
Just 1.
1. So I'll get rid of the Avenger Gatling gun. Okay, now you have to shoot the Bellicosa Volcano Cannon.
Because you're within 10 inches, so these guns are unable to shoot you.
Yep, the Carapace weapons can only fire outside of the scale of the model, which is 10 on him. Unless I'm the same scale, but they definitely are not.
Yes. So I'm going to just go ahead and put that right there.
Yep, or right on, yeah, we're focusing the center hole on that guy's base. Like
yeah,
on the
like
side.
kind of to the side of it. It's on his shoulder pad there.
Okay, and you're looking for that to hit.
Yep. Should have rolled a reactor die first.
Nothing. That's the 3rd one.
Again,
All
first
right.
one, 2 up to kill a knight.
Yep, and the second one, again, it's... Oh!
Okay.
Sure. Superficial damage, I guess.
Yes.
We'll leave the thermal cannon alive. That leaves my Warlord Titan to try and gun down Josh's. You have 1 void shield up right now?
Yes.
Alright, so the Apocalypse missile launchers it is. 3s to hit ya. Gotta get rid of the shields. Okay. Not the best.
Okay, it's only hit with 5.
Still only 5 hits.
Let's keep pushing that reactor,
Oh,
bud.
no, please. Okay. You
Goes
go
up by 1.
1 level of heat. And you get to reroll. You have 4-up void shield save, rerolling 1s. Yeah, I got it!
Look at all the 2s.
Whoa,
Okay.
that's so many 2s.
I'm good at rolling 2s.
Void shields. Poof. And again, the rest of the shots are negated. Okay, Mr. Warlord. Draining from the reactor. Okay, that could be bad. Could be nothing, though. Okay, Princeps, control that spirit. And I do. That's a 7. Blast template right in the middle there.
Yes, sir.
Nothing is obscuring, so we're hitting on a 3. Oh, no. First scatter to the game, so it's going to scatter a D10. 6 inches. Oh, that's the wrong die. It doesn't really... Let's see where it's going. Okay, directly this way.
Oh, okay.
So that crashes right there. Second Volcano Cannon. The heat. Oh, we got lots of heat. That puts me in the orange. That's not good. Uh-oh. Same idea right in the middle. 3 to hit. Oh! No!
Yeah.
Okay, scattering. 3 inches. Okay, that's still probably at least 1 hit.
Yeah.
So it'll land right there, but it won't be 2 hits. Let's see where we hit you and the amount of damage it causes. To the leg? Jeez, critical damage.
Oh no!
He's gonna whoop! Stabilizers! Now we move on to the end phase, where your stabilizers start to buckle.
So, on a 1 to 3, I turn 45 this way. On a 4, 5, 6, I turn 45 that way.
Okay. 1 to 3.
4, 5, 6.
1 to 3. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Not bad. New position. Looking this way. Top of 4th now, Josh.
Yep.
Roll off for initiative. Is that a
No,
one?
it's 1.
That's an 8. Alright.
8 times as good.
I'll go for it. So, first order I'm going to issue is fire first. He doesn't have to move. He's in a great spot. On the 3-up. He gets it.
Split fire!
Okay, against my better judgment, he's going to...
No, I didn't
No,
get
he
it
didn't get
anyways.
it. Alright, that's fair. I guess you need a 5-up. He's so messed up, though. It's so hard to kill a knight. This game's so good.
Titan! It's Titan.
Titan. You're right. I'm not used to playing with Titans. I'm sorry. How do you get it in your head?
Because I've wanted this for years.
Okay, that's fair. It's finally happening.
Yeah, basically.
The Lord Scion remains. He's going to order himself to charge. That is a 4.
He gets it.
He does. So onto the moving phase. I will be moving this Lord Scion, who will go directly forward 10 inches. Bam! And he's looking for a fight. So I get to immediately fight, and I get to fight as if so I get my one normal attack, and I get +1 for every full 3 inches I moved. I went 8 inches, so I have 3 inches.
Where do you want to swing into?
Oh yeah, I get to do cold shots.
Yes.
As a melee attack. Well, I think the head's probably a good idea.
Leave the head.
How do I reach the head, though?
I don't know.
2's to hit with my sword.
Ah!
Oh. What?
Yeah, take that.
What? Alright, I mean, that's what I get for trying to swing at the head.
So I'm going to back up.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. And then you're going to pivot. No, we didn't get the split fire order off. This is why you're allowed to pivot.
Correct, yeah.
Well, it puts everything in arc again. That poor knight. I guess my better judgment, because I get to fire first. We're gonna fire a Volcano Cannon at the Warlord, but I'm
Where are you putting the template?
Oh, right on the middle of them.
Still?
I think. As long as it's not touching my guy. As far back as possible without touching my own guy.
Okay, so we'll figure that out if you scatter, yeah.
But first, I have to take some power from the generator, make it go hot. Oh! No! Yes, I got one. We need a 3 to hit here, Josh. We got a hit.
Okay. And direct hit.
Direct hit, so it's 2 hits. Where's it gonna go? Your weapon. So now we have to randomly generate a weapon. Or randomly figure out what weapon it is.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Agreed.
That one. Which one's your right arm?
That's the Plasma Annihilator.
Okay.
And you definitely, with that roll, got a weapon disabled.
And then I hit that same weapon again, and it's gonna do superficial damage.
Okay.
Boo. Because we were playing advanced rules and I am in the orange heat from my reactor, I have to roll on the reactor table. Only a d6 though. I got a 5 still.
That's a power failure. The Titan's Void Shields collapse immediately. So I have gone from full Void Shields to literally nothing. I'm so happy about that. That's what I get for shooting my Volcano Cannons every turn. And that is before I roll any damage control. Oh! Okay, so we're going to bring the shields online. Okay. And we're going to cool myself off a little bit here. By one? Going back to the yellow. And we're going to put my shield to level 1. Okay. Alright, Josh. Let's see 0 6s. Oh, there's your shields. Or do I want to bring my gun back online? Ooh, this is true. What are you going to do with your 6 and 4? You know what? I hate to do it, but I'm going to use the 6 to bring the Plasma Annihilator back online. Right. Because the shields have been failing me anyways, and you're just going to blow them away with the missiles. And I will vent a little bit of plasma. Okay. So what does that put your plasma at now? I'm on the first one. You're green still? Yep. Okay. Green. Combat phase, I will start... because my Void Shield's being down sucks. Well, I guess it's back up, but still. I want that guy to do something. He's only got 1 attack. Yeah, okay. It'll be my knight. My Titan. Okay, Titan. Volcano Cannon number 1. Do you get hot? No! Dang. Okay. So we'll place it somewhere... Yeah, far enough back that it's not hitting your knight. Yeah. We have a direct hit? Yes. Location is going to be leg for superficial damage. Okay. Ugh, but the second one is still hitting the leg. Oh, there's another double... Oh, another double one. Second Volcano Cannon. Adam. We get hot a little bit. Puts me back in the orange, and I have to roll on the chart. But first, let's see if I control him. We do. So I don't roll on the chart. Same location. Looking for a 3 to hit. We have a direct hit. Yep. And it's going to be the head for 4. So 16 total on the head. Well, 17 because you have +1. Yes, that goes to a critical. So I'm level 2 critical on the head. If this next hit, if I'm correct, hits the head, he goes down? No, he's in the last critical. Got 1 more block left, yeah. So the next one in the head is the superficial damage. Okay. But that does put the armor on the head to a +3. So anything I shoot at the head is +3. And you've wounded the Moderati as well, so all hit rolls are at a -1 modifier. That might help me out a little bit here. Okay, we're going to activate him. All the guns are going at your Warlord, but I've got the Ardex Defensor Cannons going to spool up, So it's basically the last cannons, the little ones on the front. Anything in the front arc within 6 inches suffers D3 strength 5 hits.
Alright, let's see that. D3 strength 5 hits on my knight. It's gonna be 3. Woo! I got the 1 knight remaining, so I got my normal ion shields from 40k. Oh, 1 goes through. Was it strength 9? Oh, strength 5.
Strength 5.
Oh, okay, so you need a 4 up.
4.
No superficial damage.
Start off with the paired laser blasters. I am not going to go for Shield Bane, which is -1 to your shield roll.
Right.
But I've got to have it be a draining weapon to do that. Oh, maybe I should.
I'm already only on a 4 up.
No, I'm going to be... I'll blow it on other stuff, that's fine.
Sure.
So, I'm hitting on 4s now. Because of the damage you've done to me.
So I got 3 hits. I'm definitely not pushing my reactor. It's already pushed enough. I rolled a wrong die there, but the double 3 there, my void shields are gone.
We're going to start with the Bellicosa now. I'll put it right in the middle of you.
Okay. Oh, right, yeah. Now let's see how much this costs your reactor, though. Well, I've been hogging over here because I've been using it all this time.
Yes.
Cost you 1.
Okay.
Hit me on a 4. There's a hit.
Yes.
Now you get to see where you hit me.
Location dice. It's going to be special, which goes to body.
Right. So just body for a total of what, 16?
16, so it is a critical hit.
Oh. So that critical hit puts my body track up 2 damage and a critical hit. So I'm reactor leaking now. Ooh. And the second one to the body. Also critical damage. So that's 2 more. And puts me up to the second track critical. So all of a sudden my Titan is in a pretty scary spot.
Sun Fury, and I will declare maximal fire.
Ooh, we're going to try and pick up my body. -2 to hit the body.
I'd be hitting the body on 6s then, no.
Okay.
These are 4s. Every 1 is going to push my reactor by 1. So I missed, and the reactor goes up.
Woo! You're in the orange now. Oh, you're in the yellow still.
Yeah.
Boo! That is it for Josh's Titan. So my little tiny Scion Knight here is going to shoot his thermal cannon at the big scary Knight. So I get no negatives at this range, so I'm hitting on a 4. We hit. And because it's a fusion weapon, I'm within range. I get to roll a D10 for the damage instead of the D6. It's going to be 14 damage to the leg.
Which is just a direct hit.
Okay, that's not bad. Now we're on to the end phase, where my reactor is leaking, so my plasma reactor goes up a level, and you have to pivot 1, 2, 3 to the right, 4, 5, 6 to the left. Well, yeah. So this way again. So that's your new facing, and I am dangerously close to full overloading. So we just finished round 4. What happens?
So at the end of round 4, we roll a D10. On a 9 or 10, the game is just over.
Okay.
We calculate victory points.
Yeah, I think our Titans have had enough.
So on a 9 or 10,
5.
The game continues.
All right, we have a battle round 5, and this game auto ends at the end of 6, right?
Yes.
Initiative time. I'm getting a 6.
Getting a
2.
Oh.
Okay, I'll keep snagging it. I'm curious what Josh is going to order, so I'm going to go with my knight first. And if I fail with the knight, I'm not too concerned. Because I feel like whatever I order here, Josh could do the opposite.
Yeah.
And kind of go in a certain direction. So my knight first, he's going to order. He gets it, and he was going to charge.
Yep.
Just so he gets to attack.
That makes sense. Gonna go for a first fire on a 5. Get it.
Oh, you got it. I think for now, because of all the damage on me, I am going to go into emergency repair. Just to try and hold up for a little bit longer.
You could also shut down if you want.
No! We get it.
Yep.
So I immediately go into emergency repair. Rolling these dice, getting +1 on... Oh, wow. So the 3 is not going to be anything, but these are triple 6s. So I think with that, it's Void Shields. I'm going to heal my body's critical damage twice, because I don't want to...
You gonna keep the reactor running hot?
Yeah, I can just do that in the heal phase, though.
But you gotta roll for being in orange before you...
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's such a good roll. That's the only way to get rid of critical damage, right? On a 6? Or is it a 5? Yeah, you're right. I'm going to vent my heat all the way to yellow. Oh.
And then reignite the shields for 1?
No, I'm going to stay in orange. I might not get 5s. I can't have that critical damage be a thing. And I'm going to reignite my shields. So my shields are up. I have no critical damage on my body.
Okay.
We're good to go. So it's movement time. I'll go first. It's all up to you, buddy. 1 attack. I'm going to go for your head again, I guess.
Okay.
Hits on a 2. He hits. Now because I have a melee weapon, I get to call out for free. No -2 modifiers to a location. Your head is... So I'm currently strength 7, but plus 3 because your head is so damaged.
10 plus what you roll.
10 plus 6 for 12. Oh no, is that nothing?
That's nothing.
Oh, why'd I roll a 2?
He's gonna truffle shuffle back a little. Oh no, sorry. I'm just gonna put the Sun Fury Plasma Annihilator at your little fellow there.
Yep.
Hitting him on 4s.
Leave me alone. Oh!
I miss with everything.
I guess, yeah, even with the Moderati. Huh. We're just gonna go ahead into the damage control phase.
Reactor overload.
Yep. I have to roll on the chart. I'm in the orange, so I have to roll a d6. I got a 3.
Power failure, the shields collapse immediately.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Why? Why do I bother? The shields are gone again. So... Is most of that... I should have looked at the chart first.
Okay, so...
Yeah, what is 1 and 2? I'm curious.
1 and 2 is a strength 9 hit to the body, bypassing void shields.
Oh.
Which could be bad.
It could be.
And...
3 shields.
If you roll a 3 to 5 is the shields, the power failure. If you had rolled a 6, it goes to plasma leak, which is D3 strength 9 hits to the body. But if your shields are already out and you get a power failure, then you go up a level to
right.
that. So you avoided the D3 strength 9.
Okay. Okay. Now I repair though. Come on, numbers. Okay, so we got a 6 and a 5. Ooh. Oh. What do I do with that? I think I'm gonna put 2 of those into my reactor, cool it off, get it back in the yellow, keep it safe.
Okay. I too now get to do some healing.
All right, Josh, what do you got? Awful.
A single 5.
Awful.
I'll repair the... Oh, jeez. I'll repair the crit on the head.
Critical head damage on the head. So Moderati's fine again?
Yes.
Welcome back, Moderati.
Thank you.
In the combat, the knight's going to swing at you. He's going to swing at the head because the head's pretty hurt.
Yep.
Hitting on a 2 with his sword. He hits. And it's going to be 10 plus 4 for 14 on the head.
Goes to a direct hit, which just pushes the
critical damage.
Moderati again.
Back to the Moderati, just because his damage tracker is already full, so it's only critical damage at this point.
I need that little fella dead, so I'm going to go ahead and he'll be my target here.
Okay.
But we're going to start off with the defensor cannons. D3 strength 5 hits for 3.
Ooh.
Pew pew pew.
5 up ion shield. We make 1 of them. So you're looking for 4 ups to take him out. Yep. Oh, double ESO. He's gone. So Josh and I are at the end phase. I've fixed my plasma leak, which I'm mostly thankful for. That was brutal.
Yes.
You have to do a weird pivot though. Your stabilizers. Just keep going. You're going this way. Just keep going. That 4 up. You're this way. No, you're going. Oh, that's bad. Okay. That's the end of battle round 5.
Do you want to do the honors? On a 5 up, the game is over.
I would love for this game to be over. I'm so scared. No, we got 1-6 battle round. Okay. None of us have void shields. And Josh is off, pretty hurt right now.
Yes.
But I'm also quite open.
Yes.
So I've gotten the initiative the last, like, 4 turns. 9. 1. Josh.
Yep. Yep.
Josh. All right. Okay, so on to the order phase. This is the last battle round. It's all or nothing. I get that tightened out here. First, that was my order for first to fire. We got it on a 3 up.
Yeah.
And now your order, what is it going to be? Emergency repairs?
It's so tempting to, but I mean, your shields are down.
My shields are down.
I'm running kind of hot, though.
It could be Volcano Cannon versus Volcano Cannon. Whose Volcano Cannon's better?
The one that shoots first?
Yeah. I've rolled 4 1s for my Volcano Cannon.
You know what?
Armor.
You're so... Yeah, you know what? First to fire.
First to fire, just getting extra shots out?
Yep.
On a 9, you're good. We then proceed to movement where we're just going to fire our Volcano Cannons at each other.
Yep.
Volcano Cannon. So, going to put it right in the middle. Let's see how hot I get, though. So we're both 1 blip away from orange. I am now currently 2 blips in orange.
Okay, very good.
That's not good. That's not good at all. We're hitting on a 3. Okay, we got you.
Oh, jeez.
Alright, where's this gonna go? It's gonna go to the body. That's gonna be critical damage to the body. For sure at 17. The second one to the body. No! 5 superficial damages with Volcano Cannon! What are you firing?
I want to fire the Plasma Annihilator, but I think it's going to be terrible if I do.
Oh, the ones?
We'll fire the Volcano Cannon.
Alright.
Drop it right on top of you.
How hot is your reactor? Get out of here.
Yep.
Just go home. I'm so... Ugh.
Only hit you on a 4 up, though.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, you hit me directly, so it's going to be 2 hits. Where's it going to be?
First one.
Leg.
To the leg.
Critical damage to my leg. And the second hit to the legs. 2? That's 14?
It
This
goes
direct hit?
to
right?
15, right? Because the plus... Oh, no, you didn't.
I'm not a +1 yet. Yeah, so just direct hit. We're on to damage control phase where I'd rather skip at this point. I'm quite alright.
I kind of tried to just skip it.
Oh, you know what? I'm still in the orange. I've already lost my shields. What's the worst that's going to happen to me?
A bunch of strength 9 hits to your body?
Yeah, whatever. Let it happen. Alright, because I'm in the orange, I have to roll a d6. A 4. So I have no void shields. So does that bump it up a level?
D3 strength 9 hits.
I get a plasma leak because I have no void shields.
Yep. D3 strength 9 hits to the body.
Why don't you do the honors?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
1.
Does that get modified by my +1 because my body is so hurt?
Yep.
Ooh, so we're looking at strength 10. So you're looking for a 2+. Okay, critical damage. I have another reactor leak, and my body is very not good. Please, my repair roll, give me something. Okay, so 4s are I could vent at least,
And the 5 you...
critical damage.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna heal my leak. I don't care about my shields anymore, and I'm gonna go into the yellow with my reactor. Boy, my guys are working real hard. Josh is not in the orange because he didn't roll a single. Well, he rolled a blank face. 2 critical damages.
Okay.
Josh is repairing double critical damage on his head, so he is back to full command and hitting on full ballistic skill.
Yes.
Nice. Okay, so it's combat time. I'm going to fire at Josh, and I'm going to target the missiles at the head, because the missiles can actually hit the head at this point.
Okay.
5 to hit because it's the called shot. So we have 5 hits. I need 6s for direct damage.
Yep.
We got 2 direct damages.
The poor Maserati.
And back to 2 critical damage on the head. Missile. You know what? This is the last battle round. My Volcano Cannons, we're going to try and go with a flare. We're going to do a cold shot on the head. I don't think I can kill you any other way unless I luckily hit the head. So we'll do it that way instead. I like that. It feels thematically cool. Scratch that. Blast weapons can't make targeted attacks. So I'm just going to try and hit you normally with my Volcano Cannons then. The game is saying that I can't make cool endings to this video.
It's going to be a cool ending anyways.
So, for the first time in a while, we're in the yellow. Plasma die. Please be kind. Thank you for not being kind. Puts me in the orange. But you know what? That's fine. 1 single hit at the center of the base. On a 3. It scatters. And where does it scatter? 6 inches? That should be gone. So, it lands over here. Oh boy. Second Volcano Cannon. Okay, we're still in the orange. That's fine. It's on a 3. We got a hit.
Direct hit.
Let's see where it hits. So realistically, we're looking for the head. So we'll get the leg. For critical damage on the leg. And the second one on the leg. For 3. So a total of 15 plus 1, so 14 on the leg.
It's another 14 on the leg is a direct hit.
Okay, so nothing.
But it's plus 2 at this damage thing.
Also be 15.
So it goes 15 devastating hit.
So boop boop.
The legs aren't feeling great.
No, the legs are at maximum damage.
Shaking like a baby giraffe.
And 2 critical.
Time to put some shots in long range with the laser blasters. I'm hitting on 6s.
Oh,
no, 5. Sorry, 5s.
Yeah, because... Yeah.
The Maserati and then long range for -1.
Oh, you're not doing any cold shots. Oh, I thought you were doing cold shots.
Maybe I should. No.
Well, because you'd be hitting on 7s.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1 more die for you. Alright. You're hitting on 5s.
Yep.
Long range. Got 2 hits. These are the carapace weapons, right?
Yes. Where were those actually hitting? Special goes to body.
My body. Oh, you get +2 to this. So, because of the damage on my body, this puts the weapon up to strength 10.
Yep, the first one. 12.
12 to the body is direct hit. Oh, puts it up to 13, so +3. For 17? No, wait. You're 10, 11, 15. Which is a devastating hit. Gives me critical damage.
It does. Gonna go for the Sun Fury Plasma Annihilator. We're gonna call Maximal Fire.
Oh boy.
So it's 1s and 2s push the reactor.
Yep.
And I'm gonna do a called shot, which pushes me to hitting on 5s into your body.
Okay.
That's 2.
Okay, 2 over... Well,
oh, and I go up 2 heat.
2 heat, putting in the orange, and 2 hits onto my body.
These are swinging at strength 10.
So 2 pluses is what you're looking for. The first one.
Yep, put you up crit. Second one.
Puts me up a crit, so I'm at the last crit there. Currently at a reactor leak of 2 and a VSG burnout.
Means you could never put your shields back up until you repair.
Oh, void shield generator burnout. That leaves the Volcano Cannon. If you can hit my body,
Yep.
you can effectively take me out right here.
I could.
And it puts you into the red. And the Machine Spirit as well. 5 up to control the Machine Spirit.
No, he's upset.
Uh-oh.
So I need... This interrupts the action. Awaken Machine Spirit.
5.
Which is predatory. Choose one of the Titan's weapons at random.
Oh no.
The weapons attacks the closest with a ballistic skill 4 up.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it'll be... Oh, is that the Volcano Cannon? No,
that's the Plasma Annihilator.
That's the Plasma. Oh, great. So just hitting on 5s with it because the -1 from the Moderati.
Yep.
Oh no!
Ah!
4 hits!
Let's roll this weapon.
Please will be body. Weapon.
Okay.
The first one to the weapon. Which weapon? So
Yep.
we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this Volcano Cannon on the right.
Yep.
3 to disable my weapon. The first one to superficial damage. It's disabled.
Okay.
The next one on that same weapon.
So we can blow the gun off. So 8 plus another...
Nothing so far.
10, okay.
You need
You
3
did
up.
3 up.
Okay, blows it up. Body, strength 7 hit. So this Volcano Cannon is gone.
Strength 10 hit because of the +3.
Right to my body. This is it. He's 12. You're off. You got it. He's
Strength
dead.
hit. Yep.
You killed him.
Oh!
That's your game. You got it. Literally, the Machine Spirit pulls it in for you. He just there's a whole chart to roll on for him to fall over. I guess we can see what happens to him. All right, D10 on the catastrophic damage table.
Technically, something here you can still wildfire and stuff.
This is true.
An 8. Magazine detonation. Titan's destroyed.
Oh.
Roll a D3 and add the Titan's scale. Each model within that many inches suffers D3 hits using the highest strength from among the Titan's weapons.
Interesting.
So
I could be within 30 inches?
no, it's
D3 times the scale?
and add the Titan. No, you add the Titan scale. D3 plus 10.
Oh, okay,
So,
never mind.
yeah.
I thought it was going to be 30. So 13 inches, which is about here. So everything around there would have
Get
been
hit with something, whatever the high strength 12.
my Volcano Cannon.
Yeah.
Whatever the munitions are for that, which I think the plasma from
Just
his-
hot plasma.
Yeah.
So that's that. That was crazy.
I didn't expect that ending. I thought I had it right at the beginning.
I thought you did too.
Yeah.
Early on, I thought you were going to beat me up. So, folks, hopefully you enjoyed that. Like I said, I wanted to bring you a little battle report with a couple warlords throwing some hate at each other. Luke and I are going to go ahead and jump into the MiniWarGaming Vault, kind of just give a post-game talk about our first impressions of Titanicus as well as this game. So if you're a Vault member, check out the link below. If you're not a Vault member, you can always come check out the Vault. There's a 7-day free trial. Just check out the link below. Everything we do in Paris. It's twice as much content. Plus, we have some other fun stuff there. So check it out. And otherwise, thanks for tuning in. Keep being awesome. And as always, happy wargaming.